Hollywood has a weird relationship with technology. Sometimes they get it perfectly right, predicting things like iPads and self-driving cars decades before they exist. And other times they have Hugh Jackman hacking into the Department of Defense while getting a gun pointed at his head in a nightclub. But whether they are realistic or ridiculous, we love them. Tech movies capture our anxiety about the future, our obsession with gadgets, and the sheer power of code. In this video, we are breaking down the top 5 tech movies that are essential viewing for anyone who loves silicon and circuits. But first, a question for the comments. What is the most unrealistic hacking scene you have ever seen? Let me know. Let's boot up the list. We have to start with the modern masterpiece, The Social Network. This isn't just a movie about Facebook. It is the defining film about startup culture. It tells the story of how Mark Zuckerberg went from a college student in a dorm room to the youngest billionaire in history.
I'm talking about taking the entire social experience of college and putting it online.
But for tech fans, the reason to watch this is the process. Unlike most movies that treat coding like magic, this film treats coding like a weapon. It explores the concept of move fast and break things. We see the ethics of data privacy, the ruthless nature of venture capital, and the tragedy of digital connection replacing human connection. It also features the best line in tech movie history.
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
If you are an entrepreneur, a coder, or just someone who spends too much time on Instagram, this is your origin story. It's a masterclass in how a few lines of PHP changed the entire world. Okay, let's pivot from realistic to absolutely insane. Number 2 is Swordfish. If The Social Network is a documentary, Swordfish is a comic book. This movie is famous for one thing, the most ridiculous hacking scene of all time. Hugh Jackman plays a super hacker who is forced to crack a government encryption code in 60 seconds while, let's just say, being distracted under a desk. Is it accurate? No, real hacking is 90% reading documentation and 10% typing. But Swordfish makes hacking look like playing a piano at 100 miles per hour. It features 8 screen setups, 3D visualizers for file systems, and hackers who live like rock stars. Why should you watch it? Because it is the peak of Y2K cyberpunk aesthetic. It captures that early 2000s fear that the internet was this lawless Wild West where a single nerd could steal billions of dollars. It's dumb, it's loud, and it is incredibly fun. Just don't try to learn cybersecurity from it. Number 3 is Eagle Eye. If you own an Alexa or a smartphone, this movie will make you want to throw them in the river. The plot is simple. 2 strangers are forced to go on the run by a mysterious woman on the phone who controls everything. She changes traffic lights to green to help them escape. She controls construction cranes. She listens through every microphone.
We told you to run.
What'd you get those for? Bro,
You have 10 seconds.
what the hell are you talking about?
Get down now.
It turns out the villain isn't a person. It's an AI named AIIA. This movie explores the ultimate tech fear, the Internet of Things IoT turning against us. We connect everything to the web now, our doorbells, our fridges, our cars. Eagle Eye asks, what if someone hacked all of that at once? It's a high-octane thriller about the surveillance state. It forces us to ask how much freedom we are willing to trade for security. It's basically the Terminator. But instead of a robot skeleton, the killer is your GPS. Number 4 is The Heavy Hitter. The movie that actually shaped real-world technology, Minority Report. Set in the year 2054, it depicts a world where police use psychics to stop crimes before they happen. But we aren't here for the psychics. We are here for the UI. The gesture interface Tom Cruise uses, waving his hands in the air to manipulate data on a glass screen, literally inspired the inventors of the touchscreen and motion controls. The tech consultants on this movie went on to build real interfaces for companies like SpaceX, but it also predicted 1. Personalized ads. Remember the scene where the billboard skinned his eyes and showed, "Hey John, need a Guinness?" We have that now with tracking cookies. 2. Autonomous cars. The cars in the movie drive themselves on magnetic highways. 3. Predictive policing. AI algorithms today are actually used to predict crime hotspots.
You're in a lot of trouble, John. I have a warrant in my pocket that says murder.
Minority Report is essential viewing because it's not just a movie. It's a design document for the 21st century. It is the most beautiful, functional vision of the future ever put on film. Finally, let's end with something lighter. Superintelligence. Most AI movies are terrifying. This one is a romantic comedy. Melissa McCarthy plays a normal woman chosen by an all-powerful AI to decide if humanity is worth saving. If she fails, the AI blows up the planet.
My intention is to solidify my theory about humanity. If things don't go well, I'll destroy the planet. Just blow it up.
Why is this on the list? Because it explores the singularity in a unique way. The AI in this movie isn't evil. It's just bored and powerful. It controls her Tesla, manipulates her bank account, and even tries to fix her dating life. It touches on a very real theory called the alignment problem. How do you teach a godlike computer human values? If you tell an AI to fix traffic, it might decide to just remove all the humans. Problem solved, right? Superintelligence plays this for laughs, but the underlying science of an all-knowing digital observer is surprisingly sharp. It's a great palate cleanser after the stress of Eagle Eye. So there you have it. The Tech Fan Starter Pack. The social network for the hustle, Swordfish for the adrenaline, Eagle Eye for the paranoia, Minority Report for the future, Superintelligence for the laughs. These movies remind us that technology is a tool. It can build empires, it can control cities, or it can just order you the wrong pizza. I want to know which one of these is your personal favorite. Or did I miss a classic? Tell me in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe for more tech videos every weekday.